The Great Fire of London began in the heart of the city. It was the early hours of Sunday, September 2nd, 1666. A fire broke out in a bakery on Pudding Lane. The bakery belonged to Thomas Fariner, the king's baker. It is believed that the fire started accidentally. A spark from the bakery's oven may have ignited nearby fuel. London's buildings were highly flammable. They were made mostly of wood and tightly packed together. A strong wind fanned the flames. This quickly turned the small fire into a raging inferno. The fire spread rapidly through the narrow, winding streets. People panicked as the fire grew. They fled their homes with whatever possessions they could carry. The Lord Mayor of London, Sir Thomas Bloodworth, initially underestimated the danger. He famously dismissed the fire, saying a woman might piss it out. However, the fire raged on, consuming everything in its path. The Great Fire of London raged for 5 long days and nights. It spread with terrifying speed and ferocity. The fire consumed everything in its path: homes, shops, churches, and even the Guildhall. It jumped across streets and even the River Fleet. One of the most significant losses was St. Paul's Cathedral. The fire gutted the cathedral, leaving it a smouldering ruin. The heat was so intense that it melted the lead roof. The fire left a trail of devastation in its wake. It destroyed approximately 13,200 houses, 87 parish churches, and countless other buildings. An estimated 80,000 people, about 2/3 of the city's population, were left homeless. Even as the embers cooled, Londoners began the daunting task of rebuilding their city. The scale of the destruction was immense, but the spirit of the people remained unbroken. King Charles II appointed architect Sir Christopher Wren to oversee the rebuilding effort. Wren envisioned a new London, safer and more magnificent than before. His plans included wider streets, brick buildings, and new churches. The rebuilding process was slow and challenging. There were disputes over land ownership and the cost of construction. However, Londoners persevered, driven by a shared determination to restore their city to its former glory. The Great Fire of London was a tragedy that tested the limits of human endurance. Yet, from the ashes of this disaster rose a new London. The city that emerged was more modern, more organized, and more resilient. The fire had a surprising benefit. It helped to end a devastating plague that had ravaged London the previous year. The fire killed the rats and fleas that carried the disease. The Great Fire is remembered as a pivotal event in London's history. It is a testament to the indomitable spirit of its people. The fire tested their resolve, but ultimately revealed their strength, resilience, and determination to rebuild. The event serves as a reminder that even in the face of unimaginable adversity, there is always hope, and the human spirit can triumph over even the most daunting challenges.